Alright, so I figured I would do a quick little how-to video on how I get my screen grabs and all that kind of stuff. The resolution might look a little bit off just because I have an ultra-wide monitor, single monitor that I use to race on, and when I'm actually in the car, I have it cropped so it looks just a little bit different. What I do here, I just finished a production car challenge race at Road Atlanta. First thing I do, I find my car and I'll go to the very beginning and I'll wait to see and usually just fast forward until I get to a part that I think would be interesting. There was a big wreck right here where everyone goes scattering. And let's try right there. C will go through and change your camera. And let's go through, see if I like any of these. Yeah, turn 5. We'll do that. So, in order to control the camera and change the camera, you want to hit Control and F12. That'll bring up this screen. And you can use A, S, D, and W to move your camera. As you can see there, A moves to the left, D to the right, S backwards, and W forwards. Spacebar, as always, hides this. So we'll get here. As you can see, we're a little bit too tall, so hold Alt and hit S. That'll bring us up and down. And if you hold Alt and A and D, that'll angle the camera just a bit. So we'll go down here. I like to get as much action in the screenshot as I can. And as you see here, what's going to fit in the screenshot, funny enough, is actually just between the black bars. So we'll try to get this set up. Might have to get rid of the 14 car there, which is okay. And yeah, let's do something like that. Okay, now that I have this up, we'll go into our options and we'll go into replay. When I'm just going through the regular incidents, I like to keep this as minimal as possible, but if I'm taking a screenshot, I'll raise this up more. So we'll do distortion, heat haze, that one, reflections, turn all the eye candy stuff up. Cube maps up to 3. Number of lights, I'll throw that up to about 10. And we'll turn the crowds on high. Sky doesn't really matter because you're not seeing the sky in here. And as you see, it definitely just changed a little bit. My frames are not great right now at the moment. But yeah, so that is the screenshot we're going to do. I am actually going to real quick see if I can adjust the focus on this. That looks good. So that's that. We're now going to pull up the snipping tool. I know there's a way you can do it in the regular screenshot, but this is how I'd like to use it. I'll go and hit new. Let's get rid of that real quick. Get the NVIDIA thing to go away. Thank you. I'll try that one again. So I hit new. Probably can't see it, but I just drug that across and I got that screenshot. We'll go in here and we'll save it. I have a folder in here that I created myself. We'll name it. All right, so that is that. And before I ever do anything, I go back in, go to options, and I turn everything that I turned on back off so my computer doesn't fully melt the next time I go through incidents. And done. Now I'm going to pull up Photoshop, which is what I've got going right here. This is my Trucks at Knoxville screen grab. And everything that you see right here is all kind of plug and play. So the first thing I do, I'll change my text up top here. Road Atlanta. Boom. Done. We'll look over here where I have the production car logo saved. And in order to get these logos, what you're going to want to do find the logo there first. Okay. So in order to get the logos for the series and for the track, what you're going to want to do is you'll open up iRacing, go over to where it says My Contents, and we'll go to Tracks. Just want to, whatever logo you want to use. I have a folder set up on my other monitor here. Bear with me 1 second. Let me pick that one up. I've got a logo or a folder here set up for all of the different tracks. And I will just grab one and drag it in. So everything is already in here, but literally all you have to do, drag it, you see it kind of ghost in right there, and then you drop it off on, just drop it into a folder, and it'll give you a PNG, which has no background. So let's go back in here. So I've got the series logo. We'll scroll down, we'll try to find our track. I'll turn off Knoxville, put on Road Atlanta. Keep scrolling. We'll put my road racing border. I've got, as you can see there, I've got road racing, I've got oval, league, and dirt. And then here, I'll click on the layer that has my screen grab. I'm going to, from my other folder that you see in here, that's this right here, we'll go to Production Car Road Atlanta, drag it in. As you can see, there's a lot of space on the bottom and on the top. So we'll drag that there, drag that there. And now we can kind of play with it a little more so we can see better, get a better idea of what we want to look at. That looks pretty good. Hit enter. And there we go. I'll go in and I'll save. Always save this. This is my template that I've been using for all of my videos, screen grabs, or thumbnails and all that kind of deal. Then we'll save as. In my finished area here, save it as a PNG, and we'll name it. Road Atlanta. Hit save. And that's that. So, very quick, short way of how I get my screenshots done. There are other ways you could do it and play with like motion blur and all that other stuff. I don't really like editing all that much with it. Photoshop is not really my super strong suit. So that's something you'll have to kind of keep in mind for your screen grabs. But this is what works for me. And if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave them in the section down below. If you like what you see, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and all that fun YouTube jazz. So until then, thanks for watching.